My third question is, if a guy takes long to respond to your text message or does not always initiate a phone call and takes maybe 2 days or more to talk to you, should you be concerned? And would that be a red flag? I feel like sometimes guys always I've heard oh, I was busy working, going through something. I mean, I feel like someone should be able to communicate that with you, but is that a red flag if he's not, initiating phone calls or goes a day without talking to you? Is it something you should be worried about, or is it minor?
2 days, he not interested. That's just honest.
Oh, is that right?
Nope, busy. I'm a very busy guy. I'm gonna be honest, very busy. But my wife texts all throughout the day, and even I may not be able to get back to her immediately. But a couple hours may pass, whatever the case may be. That's understandable. But 2 days and he don't respond back to your text, like you are at the bottom of the priority list. Like you have zero chance. Like you are wasting your time. Like you need to go find you somebody that has a mutual interest in you. Okay. That man does not. We're gonna keep it honest.
Now, if let's say it's not a situation, I do agree with you. Like if he's not responding, right?
2 days.
Right. If he's not responding, yeah, I get it. That's not even a red flag. Like that's like a sea of flags. You know what I mean? Like at that point, you should just get a new phone and just don't even waste your time using that phone anymore. That's dead, right? But let's look at a situation similar to what we were just talking about, right? Let's say it's not like the person's responding, right? And she said if the person does not always initiate the calls or the texts, they're not the initiators. To the point you made, at least about if a woman is kind of like taking a few days or even a week to hit you up the next time they're free, is that a red flag? If it's a guy doing it, if it's a woman doing it?
I would say no. And the reason I would say that is because, again, just like we spoke about earlier, it depends on the type of guy you're talking about. Okay. Like certain guys have way less going on in terms of their interests on the market. I'm saying, so he's gonna be way more willing to hit you back, within the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the case may be. But if or the initiation, he has way less going as far as market value. So he's not texting a lot of women, he's not dealing with a lot of women, he's not going on a lot of dates, he doesn't have a lot of offers. So he's gonna be way more willing to initiate conversation. But guys that are out here getting to it, it may not even be women. It may just be his career. He out here getting to it. I got this meeting over here. I got this brand meeting over here. I got a meeting with my endorsement company over here. I'm doing this. I gotta shoot this content for this. I gotta do this photo shoot for this. So it's a lot of different things going on. And I may not saying I'm not thinking about you at all, but the time I may thinking about you, it may be 3 a.m. I may be up editing my pod, and damn, I wonder what she doing. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I know you sleep. So it's like, okay, I just hit it when I wake up. Yeah. But when I wake up, I got to do this photo shoot. This person called me. Hey, bro, can you jump on the pod? Hey, can I do this? You know what I'm saying? Hey, this clothing meeting, I got to go sit. So a lot of men, like especially highly desirable men, they have a lot going on.
Yep.
And when you are signing up for a highly desirable man, you are signing up for the fact that you're going to be second priority initially. And that got to be something that you cool with. So do I feel like that's a red flag? No. 2 days? Hell yes. But as far as them initiating, I mean, because to be honest, I don't even like texting like that. So I rarely initiate conversations, even when I was single. I didn't really initiate conversations, and it ain't nothing against them. It's just I got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really think, whatever. But I mean, a man that's interested in you, he gonna initiate it sometimes. But you may have to initiate most of the conversation for some dudes. That's just real. And it doesn't mean that he values you any less. That just mean that's how that man life going. And if you want to be a part of it, you gotta jump on the ship and sign on to what it is that he got going, or move on to somebody that has way more time to be attentive to you.
They're not gonna be attracted to that guy.
You already know. You already know.
It's like he's got all the time in the world. I don't want to deal with him. Like, what?
Fact.
Nah. Yeah, but like, so think about what you said though. Like, you said you don't text that much, right? So the person might have to be the person to initiate text messaging, right? Mm-hmm. But like, doesn't that kind of like, I don't want to say contradict, but it kind of challenges the idea of like a woman to play it cool, Because at the end of the day, if he's not into texting and she into playing it cool, nobody texts.
Right.
Now,
but the reason that I would say that it's not contradicting is because, again, if we talking about a highly desirable man,
okay,
right, that's the equivalent to a highly desirable woman at the end of the day.
What is
so if that like a highly desirable man?
Okay,
like he's the equivalent to a highly desirable woman. So it's not necessarily saying that that I'm not interested. I just may not notice you. I may not see you. Like I don't have time to really see you like that. And if it's that woman, just like in the scenario I gave, she has a life. She's doing things, whether it's with her family or she going on this date or going on that date, and she got this situation set up for her brand, for her lingerie line that she got, or her makeup situation she got going, whatever the case may be. She may have a lot going on. So if I'm the man and I'm pursuing her, and I understand the fact, okay, this is a highly sought after woman, this is a woman that has a lot going on, I'm signing up for the fact that I'm not going to be the number one priority. The same way in the scenario that I just gave. If you're a woman and you run into a man that's highly sought after, and a man that's out here getting to it, you got to understand you are not going to be the highest priority. So you got to be cool with that. But again, as a man, I think it's different because of how our ego set up. Women don't have as much ego. Women will be way more willing to chase you for real, if we're going to be honest. But as far as like a man, like when we have, especially on the one night stand stuff that we was talking about, we done had sex with you and you are being evasive or seeming evasive. You're not necessarily being evasive, but you seeming evasive. Like you're not reacting like most women that we done had this situation with reacted. And I feel like just you being different is going to intrigue us. You know what I'm saying? In comparison to the opposite way around, but it's because of how our egos are set up. But women are the same way. If you look at a chick, say for instance, an Instagram popular chick, she getting 10,000 likes on every pic, 500 comments, whatever the case may be. It's a million dudes in her DMs that's telling her every morning, hey, you are beautiful. Hey, you are this. Hey, you are the goddess. You are queen. Oh my God, you're just so cool. I like your vibe. I like your energy. All that bullshit they be saying. But that's not what's going to stand out to her. As a man, if you want to stand out, you need to come a different way. You need to find a way to stand out. Whether it's be like, that little outfit was cool. I like the one you posted last week better. She gonna be like, who the hell is this? Bucking the system and going against the grain. You're gonna stand out to her more. So because people have some kind of chip in our head to want to please as many people as we possibly can. I hate that, but it's reality. He's gonna be like, damn, yeah, these 10,000 people telling me how gorgeous I am every day, but this one dude, the audacity to say I look better last week than I did this week.
I mean, that kind of goes without saying, but even in that way, like you're still engaging, right? I'm looking at the instance like, okay, let's say you got a highly desirable man, highly desirable woman, right? The guy who's highly desirable don't text that much, or he don't have time to text. Right? Highly desirable woman, right? At least perceptively, she's not going out of her way doing X, Y, and Z to get your attention either. Now,
hey, question. Okay, I'm gonna translate it into the scenario that I just gave. Right? The same chick, she getting 10,000 likes on the pics, 1,000 likes on the comments, whatever the case may be. But more times than not, the guy that she's very interested in, do you think he's commenting on pics?
Of course not.
And liking every pic?
Of course not.
And do you think that plays a role in why she likes him? Regardless of how minuscule.
Listen, at the end of the day, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But there's going to come a point in time, depending on the individuals, even if they like each other, somebody's going to have to buckle.
Of course.
Right? Somebody's going to have to like initiate the exchange because
and why? Because leverage is important here, right? Whoever has the least leverage is going to buckle, which goes back to what I said earlier about leverage being important. That's just how it is. Like, again, it's not ideal. We would wish and hope that it wasn't that way, but that's how it is.
Yo, that smirk on your face, it just kills me. It's like, we just hope and wish. Listen,
it would be nice if it wasn't that way, but that's how it is. Leverage plays a role in these things.
So everybody get leverage. Make sure you popping. Make sure you get your glow up before you start trying to figure out who likes you. So that way you have enough leverage to get what you're looking for.
Leverage and finesse. Shout out to Smooth.